the mic. Yeah. Surely you can hear me there, hopefully. Okay. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Social Sports for today's live stream. Today's pretty good one. They're calling it the Battle of the Ballon d'Or, Spain versus France, Yamal versus Dembele. Ironically, Dembele is not on the starting lineup, but we'll have a look at that in a bit. Surely you can hear me there, hopefully. Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome back. Yeah. This is going to be a great game. Sorry, I was just checking the audio and it looks good. But yeah, today, fantastic game. UEFA Nations League semi-final number 2. Last night we saw Portugal beating Germany to advance to the final, which will take place on Sunday. Be sure to catch that here on Social Sports. Yeah, I mean, 13 minutes to kick off. I think there's not much to say before this game other than it's a huge game and it means a lot to the players playing on the field. Obviously, it means a lot to the French players because if they win, they're beating a giant in Europe. Spain have been fantastic in the last 2 years, really dominating Europe, and I think that France have a point to prove in beating them here today. So it's going to be a tight game. Not to say that Spain's not going to come guns blazing either. They also got a lot to prove. Yamal would love to win this game because if he wins this game, he's just about certain to win the Ballon d'Or. Or not necessarily this game, but this tournament. If he wins the Nations League, he's just about certain to win the Ballon d'Or. But other than that, I think that this game speaks for itself. It's very good. It's going to be very high intensity. It's going to be a lot of goals, and I think both sides are quite attacking minded in how they play. They don't necessarily focus too much on defending, and that might be that's going to contribute to this game being a really high scoring game, in my opinion. I mean, if we look at both of these sides in their last 5 games, their form is very good. In their last 5 matches against each other, Spain have won 3 and France have won 2, with Spain winning the last game 2-1 on the 9th of July, and that was in the Euros. Many of you might remember that Euro semi-finals, and once again a semi-final that Spain beat France to progress to the final, and then Spain went on to win that final as well. So yeah, I mean, looking at Spain's last 5 games, they've won 4 and drawn 1. That's an incredible record. That draw coming against the Netherlands on the funny enough, both of those. Wow, okay, this thing's glitching. Yeah, that draw came against the Netherlands in the quarterfinals of this tournament just about 2 months ago. And looking at France, France doesn't have as nice a resume as Spain in their last 5 games. They've won 3, drawn 1, and lost 1, with that loss coming 2-0 to Croatia. Remember, in the quarterfinals of this very tournament, the Nations League, France went 2-0 down in the first leg to Croatia, came back 2-0 in the second leg and went forced penalties and won on penalties. If they play anything like they did against Croatia, I think they're in for a tough time tonight, but I'm sure they've learned from their mistakes. Everything's pointing to a high-scoring game. In Spain's last 5 games, there's been 3 or more goals in all of those 5 games, and for France, it's been in 2 of those games. So France maybe not being as high scoring as usual, but I think Mbappe's got a point to prove. I mean, he cannot lose to Lamine Yamal 5 times in the same season without it looking pretty bad on him. So I think he's going to come out guns blazing, and he's got a point to prove. Of course, I think a lot of the French players have a point to prove, and once again, the French players, quite a few of them were in the Champions League winning squad that actually won here in Germany last weekend. We're thinking of Desiree Doué, and numerous of their players actually, and I think that that's going to carry a lot of momentum. Obviously, Spain have Fabian Ruiz. He's not on the starting lineup for Spain, and I think that might have a little bit of an impact. But once again, it's a flip of a coin because while that might not really affect them that much because Spain, a lot of their players played for Barcelona. They got knocked out in the semi-finals. They got a point to prove here against the French the French club of PSG was obviously the team that went on to win the whole Champions League. So that is going to be quite an interesting talking point. But I mean, without further ado, I mean, there's 9 minutes to go. The field is busy being set by the ball boys, I guess you could call them that. So with that being said, let's have a quick look at the lineups. Here's the Spanish national team lineup. It's not their strongest side, it must be said. They're starting with Unai Simon in goal, Pedro Porro on the right, Lenormand and Huijsen in the middle, and Cucurella on the left. That is a standard starting back line for them, except for the fact that Pedro Porro doesn't usually start for Spain. It's obviously usually Dani Carvajal, but with his injury, Pedro Porro has had to step up. Um, in the middle, they have Zubamendi, Marino. They'll play in the CDM roles, and Pedri will play in the centre mid role. Pedri has been a fantastic player throughout the season, and I'm sure that the midfield of this game is where the game will be won. So if Pedri can dominate the midfield more than his counterpart in the French team, then I think we might be looking at a good showing from Spain over there. And obviously up front we have Lamine Yamal on the right. Like I said, absolutely brilliant player. He is he's in the race for the Ballon d'Or, and if he wins this tournament or Spain win this tournament, I'm sure that he will be the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. Nico Williams will start on the left, also a fantastic player, heavily linked to Barca and Real Madrid, so he's also got a point to prove. Fantastic player, very quick, very pacey, and he's also been in great form for the Spanish side. And then up front we have Oyarzabal, who will who will be obviously their striker. Spain usually just rotate between him and Alvaro Morata, equally as good in my opinion, and I think that that will be a good contest. Looking at the away lineup, um, obviously the French counters their way, even though this game is being played in Germany at the VFP Arena. Here's the French national lineup. In goals, we have Mike Maignan. On the right, we'll have Kalulu, Konate, and Longley in the middle. Longley starting is a bit of a funny call, in my opinion, but I mean, we've got to back Deschamps, I guess. Then Theo Hernandez will play on the left. Kone, another interesting start there at CDM for France with Rabiot. Rabiot, another interesting midfield start. So I think that that's where the game's going to be won. If it's Rabiot, Kone against Pedri, somehow Rabiot and Kone need to somehow isolate Pedri, and if they can do that, then I think France have got the upper hand here because Dembele will be playing on the right, Elise will be playing cam, Doué will be playing on the left, and of course Captain Mbappe will be playing as striker. This is a huge game. Desiree Doué, fantastic player, spoken about before, in the Champions League final, of course. Um, Absolutely brilliant player, 2 goals and 1 assist. Well, I just feel obliged to give my opinion on the Yamal versus Doué debate. Don't force arguments. Doué, yes, he's good. Yamal has been doing this for 2 years. At the age of 16, 17, Doué is 2 or 3 years older than him. So let's not force arguments and try and make a debate over here. Maybe in a few years we can have this debate, but at the moment, I still believe that Yamal is clear. Not to say that Doué is in any way worse or bad. He's just he hasn't been playing from as young an age at that high level. So, I mean, he's obviously got a lot to show today. Coming out of that Champions League win. I mean, if we look at this team, we've got two Champions League winners from a week ago. So Doué and Dembele also in contention for the Ballon d'Or. So if France can win this tournament, Dembele will also be just about favourite to win the Ballon d'Or, and obviously that would be great. Personally, I would love Dembele to win it because I don't know how much more consistent he can be with the results that he's given out this season. Whereas Yamal, I mean, he's got another probably 18 years on him, so he can take his time with winning the Ballon d'Or. But yeah, I think this is going to be a great game. My score prediction is going to be 2-1 to France. You know what? Make it 3-2 to France. It's going to be a 1 goal margin, but there's going to be a lot of goals in this game. Like I said, everything's pointing to a high scoring game, and I really look forward to seeing who will come out on top because like that is my prediction, but I still believe that this could go anyway because both teams are so good, and both teams have a lot to prove here today. Both sides have lined up for the anthems, and they're getting ready to play. So good, and both teams have a lot to prove here today. Both sides have lined up for the anthems, and they're getting ready to play. waiting for the Spanish national anthem to finish, and then we'll get going with the game. Um, Looking at the game changes in today's game, we've got to be looking at Pedri, we've got to be looking at Lamine Yamal. Of course, those two players fantastic for Barcelona this season. I think they've got a lot to continue to prove. And also, I would say Nico Williams, don't write that guy out for anything. He's a fantastic player, and I really look forward to seeing what he can do tonight. Another player is Dean Huijsen, who's going to Real Madrid for next season from Bournemouth. He's been everywhere and he's still quite young, and he's a fantastic centre back for his age. And I look forward to seeing what he can bring to the table. Obviously, his debut was actually in the quarterfinals, so this is his third game for Spain. So he's relatively new in the Spanish national side, but he doesn't show that because he's got such great experience. Um, but yeah, this is fantastic. And on the French side, we've got to be looking at, of course, Mbappe. This guy's a machine. Doué, also a wonderful player, and of course Dembele, because Dembele has been fantastic this season. I think France are lacking a bit in defense, and I think that's why Spain might score a few against them. But obviously, France's attack is just insane, man. This is a huge game for both sides, and I think they've both got a lot to play for as they do the toss. The game will be commencing shortly. Looks like it will be on time. Michael Oliver, the English referee, will be officiating this game. Last night's referee got a lot of hate for his contributions to the game, but we'll be seeing what it's like today. A beautiful stadium here, the VfB Stadium in Germany, and I think it's going to make it even more. Obviously, it's in Germany, so both of these sides aren't a home nation. Um, and yeah, I think for that reason, it's going to be very equal. Obviously, it's not a home stadium for anybody, so it's going to make it a very tight game. It's whoever comes out best on the day, in my opinion. But like I said, 3-2. It could go either way, but I'm going to give the edge to France, and if not, maybe a 2-2 penalty shootout, which I think France will win, purely because of Spain's poor history in penalty shootouts. Then we have kickoff. France kick off the game, and it's going to, and it almost looks like there's already a foul. Wow, and it looks like he's taken out Pedri. I wonder how bad that is. That's immediately 18 seconds into the game, and Cornet clashes with Pedri. He goes and apologizes. It's actually Mikel Mourinho. I wonder if that's just a sign of showing like they're here to play, and I think that's what sport's been missing recently. In all honesty, is not that aggression anymore from the get go. But here they are. Here they're starting. Let's see what it's like. Throw into Spain in the attacking third. French coaches Didier Deschamps, his press conference this morning, he said that Spain are the best team in the world. That is obviously a very bold statement, but it's actually fairly accurate. And you know, people were talking about France, the golden generation. Um, where's Awardsman? Yeah, where is Awardsman? People were talking about the golden generation of France and how much promise they have, but you cannot ride with Spain. These two nations are probably the biggest footballing nations for the next 5, 10 years. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. And here comes Lamine Yamal. It was Mint and Mateo de Goma. Shout out. Shout out. Kukurea. Comes Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box. Will he have a shot? Can't, but here's Pedro Porro. Can he get a cross in? He does get the cross in, and it is cleared as far as Pedro Porro, but Mike Magnon will collect, and the French goalkeeper will look to relieve some pressure. Desiree Doué on the ball. Here's Kone. Dembele. What a season he's had. Champions League winner, League winner. He actually won the quadruple, funny enough. But here is a good shot. Oh, shot by Theo Hernandez. I don't think the Spanish defenders thought he would shoot, so they let him take it. But not a horrible shot. A little bit over the bar. Score still remains 0-0. But as I said, I mean, this is going to be a great game because of the intensity that is promised. And yeah, man, that's great. Chad, who do you think is going to win this game? Type your scores in this thing so we can chat about it. Here's Pedri. On to Lamine Yamal. At the moment, it looks like Spain is directly targeting the ball to Lamine Yamal. Pedro Porro now. 3-3 Spain, 2-0 win. Yeah, I said 3-2 to France. Well, Yamal takes a shot and it will be a corner. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, this game could generally go either way. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to go one way or the other. But I don't think it will be a draw. And if it is a draw and it's a penalty shootout, then I think, yeah, I also think he's lost his mind. I don't see a clean sheet happening in this game, purely because of how good these guys are. This game could generally go either way. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to go one way. I don't think it'll be a draw. If it is a draw and it's a penalty shootout, then I think Mike Magnon on the ball. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 2-0. I'm sure both teams will score. I mean, look at France's attack, mate. They've got Dembele, they've got Doué, they've got Olise, and they've got Mbappe. Surely they've got to score at least one. I don't see a clean sheet happening there. Once again, I like also don't see a clean sheet going the other way because France's defense doesn't look great. Wow, guys, relax. Fighting in the chat. Oh, there we go. And Dembele robs. It looks like Lenormand. And can he gets his pass to Mbappe. Mbappe squares it. Maybe he should have taken a shot there. Oh, Mbappe was looking for Um, it looks like Elise actually. Yes, he was looking for Elise, couldn't find him because of a great interception by Huijsen, and Spain escaped one. Very lucky from their side. Nice Simon to Cucurella. Cucurella is getting booed. Nico Williams gets the shot away, but Mike Mannion will collect and he will calm the game down a bit. Very good work. Oh, brilliant work. Advantage to France, and Theo Hernandez will carry up the field. Looks like Spain isn't that playing as urgent in defense as what they should be. I mean, they aren't committing numbers back. It isn't like them really. Oh, handball cry. But it doesn't look like it will be a penalty because his hand was in a natural position. 7 minutes in, and it's been action packed. This has been a great game so far, and it promises to continue being a great game as time goes on. The Spanish guy going to Madrid is Dean Huysen. He's a centre back. It's his third game for the Spanish national side today, and he is yes, lighter. He's a centre back, and yeah, he's coming from Bournemouth. He's been very good for Bournemouth this season. Very composed, and he's only 21. He's played at Juventus, at Roma. He's been just about all over. So very impressive. Here's Dembele. Can he get a cross in? He can't, and Mbappe loses the ball. Spain have been playing a bit laid back here, which isn't like them, in all honesty. Um, Yamal goes to the floor. Referee waves it off. No foul, says the ref. Desiree Doué on the ball. Can he light it up? Oh, this is good dribbling, and no foul. Oh, Unai Simon sends Mbappe flying. But once again, like I said, Spain are playing very laid back, which is unlike them. And it's it looks like it might affect them because France are doing very well in winning the ball and then counter-attacking quickly. So if Spain continue to play this laid-back game, it might cost them. So if Spain continue to play this laid-back game, it might cost them. Here comes Desiree Doué. Oh, poor pass by Doué. He saw the vision, but unfortunately Dembele didn't see the vision on the right-hand side. Oh, poor pass by, looks like Mikel Merino. Many people are wondering why Mikel Merino is in the starting lineup. It's because Fabian Ruiz obviously played just about the full match of the Champions League final last week Saturday. So Spanish coach De La Fuente just wants to give him a bit of a rest. Here's Michael Elise, passes to Doué. France playing very calm on the ball. Whereas, like I said, oh, here's a shot by Michael Elise and it will be a corner to France. Spain, like I said, playing very laid back, and France are playing very well in attack. So it's a bit of a mixed match, but this looks good. Corner taken quickly. Here's Ousmane Dembele. Oh, and here is Theo Hernandez. Takes the shot. Oh, and it hits the crossbar and goes over. Theo Hernandez with his second shot in just 12 minutes. Wow, it was really good. Oh, would have gone top corner. It just hits the crossbar. Wow. Great effort there by Theo Hernandez. Just hits the crossbar. Wow. Listen to Lenormand. Lenormand, of course, born in France, but chose to play for Spain. Poor pass by Unai Simon, and it's a throw-in to France, just past the halfway line. Chat, who do you think is winning the Ballon d'Or? Lamine Yamal or Ousmane Dembele? Did I say Usman? Usman, not Ousmane. Wow, okay. Dembele or Yamal, who's winning the Ballon d'Or? And so first tell me who you think will win it, and then who you want to win it. Big difference sometimes, you know. So I think Yamal's going to win it, but I would like Dembele to win it because I think Yamal can do this for many more years, whereas I don't know how much more Dembele is going to do. I think Yamal's going to win it, but foul on Mbappe, just about the halfway line, France have the ball. Do you think Dembele's going to win? Like, do you think he's going to win, or do you want him to win? Like, what's the chat there? France on the ball. Yeah, it would be nice if they give it to him. I think that would be cool. But everyone also, the Ballon d'Or is rigged, and I'm not just saying that because Messi's won a lot of it. Ronaldo also rigged it, so I don't know. Sometimes they just give it to the wrong person, and I'm scared that they might do it this season as well. Oh, good skill by Cornet. Cornet offloads to Doué, and it's a throw-in to France in the attacking third. Here's Doué. Go across. Long leg, good cover. Just about every single player is in Spain's half at the moment, except for French goalkeeper Mike Maignan. That's something you don't see all that often. Here's Dembele. Can he get his cross in? Spain committing a lot of numbers back. Yamal is on the edge of the box. That's how you know. Stigma boys, how are you, bro? It's good to see you on the stream. Mbappe takes a shot and it is blocked. Ah, it's good, man. No, I'm also good, thanks. Yeah, I know I've really been enjoying this football. I wasn't a big fan of the Nations League. Oh, good shot by Desiree Doué. Wasn't a big fan of the Nations League up until this point because now it's amping it up, and this is a great game, Spain versus France. You should definitely stay tuned for the whole game because it's going to be great. But yeah, no, it's good to hear that you're good as well, dude. Are you subscribed to Social Sports, or is it your first time watching Social Sports? Desiree Doué is no longer a teenager. Funny enough, he's now 20. Turned 20 on Tuesday. Yamal, of course, still 17, turning 18 soon though. Nico Williams gets the shot away. Good save by Mike Mannion. And Tio Hernandez will cover up and clear. Nico Williams gets the shot away. Good save by Mike Mannion. And Tio. Hi, Sigma boys. How are you? Can you not hear me? Are you new to the channel? Or are you subscribed? How are you? Is it like your first time on the channel? I'm subbed. Lovely. That's great, man. Yeah, I know. Are you a new subscriber or you've been here for a while? Corner from Spain, cleared by Tio Hernandez, and it will be another corner to Spain. Mike Mannion has been for a while. That's great, man. Um, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Speaking about Mike Mannion, he's also been really great for France right now. He's played 30 games for the French national side. He's kept 15 clean sheets. That's a 50% clean sheet ratio, and it's very impressive. But yeah, Sigma boys, thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Oh, good work by Doué. Poor pass by Longley. Longley is playing left wing. Um, Rabiot takes a shot. Oh, just over the bar. Rabiot ends up taking the shot. Good work there by Adrian Rabiot. I did say before the game I was a little bit surprised that he'll be playing in the midfield. But I mean, he hasn't played badly so far, so it's very interesting. Sorry, Sigma boys, I don't understand your message. What's up there? Spain on the ball, been playing very well. 21 minutes into this game, almost at the quarter mark of this game. Still 0-0. It's been very, very tight. See my boys do what? Oh, good pass by Yamal. Oyarzabal turns and it's Nico Williams and it's a goal. And that's the first goal of the tie. And it comes from Nico Williams. I said before the game, what a player this guy is. Don't write him off. And he lashes at him. Poor defense by France. I did say that the centre-back pairing is a very unorthodox of Longley. Longley has not had the best of seasons. But that is a goal for Spain. Everybody bunched to Oyarzabal, and Oyarzabal did really well to hold up the play before passing to Nico Williams. And Nico Williams rightfully does 4 celebrations for his 1 goal. Very good goal, of course. And here's, we see the replay. Lamine Yamal cuts inside. Oyarzabal holds it. And Nico Williams, first time, smashes it into the goal. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Scores 1-0, 23 minutes in. Corner mark, and Spain lead 1-0 in this Nations League semi-final. France have it all to play for now. France have been the better side in my opinion, but unfortunately does not look like it's going their way. Currently, Dembele is on the floor. Oh, that's Kalulu. Thank you, Sigma boys. I appreciate you loving my videos. That's great. Cheers, Sigma boys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Is a Wasman still in the chat? I haven't heard from him in a while. Back. Hello, Matilda Gama. Welcome back. Did you see the goal? Fantastic goal by Nico Williams for Spain. Yeah, man. Great goal. Where's Wasmans? Is Wasmans also back? Or is he been here all along? Yeah, Wasmans is there. Oh, good pass. And here's MHPArena, and he makes it 2. Spain with their second goal, and France look buried. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And Spain take a comprehensive lead in this game. Is this going to be another wipeout like the Champions League final? Surely not. I'm sure they will be having a look at offside. No, miles onside, and that will definitely stand. Mike Mannion has to do better there. He's been beaten at his near post. Great finish by MHPArena, and don't get me wrong, but Mike Mannion has to be doing better there. Tries to go with it with his foot, but it does not work. And so far, Mateo da Gama, your prediction is spot on if it stays like this. France look like they don't have answers, but they really need to find some answers soon. Mourinho, don't get me wrong, but Mike Manuel tries to go with it, but it does not work. And so far, Mateo da Gama, your prediction is spot on if it stays like it. Spain once again on the ball with a throw in. 26 minutes have been played, 8 attempts for Spain, 7 attempts for France, but the score is currently 2-0 to Spain, being the better side. But can France find an answer? Here's Michael Elise. Mbappe. Good turn by Mbappe. Loses the ball to Lamine Yamal. To be fair, Mateo, like, yeah, well done. You right now, but I mean, it's 27 minutes in. If it continues like this, we're not looking at a 2-0, 3-0 win anymore. We're looking at quite a big one then. Or if France wake up, then we're also not looking at a 2-0 win. So, just, yeah. Yeah, is Nico Williams. Tries to take on Kalulu, and he will not beat him. No, he will. Sends Kalulu to the floor, and Nico Williams is on the floor. Throw in to France. Foul from Oyarzabal on Marino on Rabiot. I don't think so. But yeah, fair. Your prediction has been good so far. France have not been at it. Like I said in the pre-match chat, their defense lineup was very odd. Of Kalulu, Longley, very very odd to see France take such big gambles in their defense. Where Spain have been playing their same squad consistently throughout the past 2 years. Lamine Yamal wins the ball off Desiree Doué. That's been a fiery clash. Didn't expect those two to be fighting today. Obviously, one's playing left wing, one's playing right wing, but they're meeting each other in the middle quite a lot in this game. Those two to be fighting today. Obviously, one playing left wing, one playing right wing, but Longley to Doué. Back to Longley. Corner. Nate. Here's Kalulu. What Spain is doing very well in defense, they get a lot of numbers behind the ball, so very difficult for France to find that space. And it isn't looking very good for France at the moment. They showed some good attacking spirit in the beginning of the game, but it looks like it's fizzled out here. Here is Doué though, and Doué takes a shot, fantastic shot. Good save by Unai Simon, and no one is there to tap the ball away as he parries it. So Dean Huijsen puts it out for a throw-in. That's shows how quickly the game can shift. In 30 minutes in, and it's 2-0 to Spain. Mbappe plays across to Desiree Doué. Doué to Hernandez. Hernandez skips and Mbappe. Oh, great save by Unai Simon, who's already on the floor when he makes that save. That's a incredible adjustment. This has been some very good play um, by France in attack. Mbappe just can't get over it. He hits it into the floor, and he'll be upset with that one because he knows he should be scoring that. Pedro Porro with the throw in for Spain. Yeah, man, I like you agree. Always, man. Just taking top 10 goalkeepers of all time, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, Due robs Yamal of the ball. And Yamal makes a horrible challenge. That should be a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Lamine Yamal. 33 minutes in this game, and we have our first yellow card. Come on. Yamal, you don't usually see him lose balls like that, and you also don't usually see him commit fouls like that. Very rare that you see Yamal commit such a challenge. Um, just loses focus, takes his eye off the ball, and then that's a terrible challenge. Well, it will be a free kick for France in a very promising area just on the top of the box. Um, Elise crosses it in. Odd that he crossed it in instead of shooting from that position. Whoever just sent that, thank you, I guess. Um, yeah, man. Thanks. Thrown to France in their own half. Foul to Spain. Um, just inside France's half. MHPArena goes down. Ah, that's a cheap foul, but there's a foul. Pedri to take the cross. That was a good cross, and Williams will take a shot, but it is blocked. Score remains 2-0 for now. A little bit of mayhem at the back. Yamal on the ball. Gets it away to Mikel Mourinho. Looks like Hasten will be is it in attack. Passes it all the way back to Yamal, who's playing as a left back currently. Haven't seen that all that much. Poor pass by Unai Simon. Unai Simon's distribution hasn't been great in this first 36 minutes of the game. Rabiot to Hernandez. Back to Longley. As you may know, whoever wins this game will face Portugal in the final on Sunday. Obviously, that's going to be a fantastic game as well, whoever goes through. But I somehow suspect that this game isn't quite done yet. Rabiot to Hernandez. Back to Longley. As you may know, whoever wins this game will face Portugal in the final on Sunday. Um, Obviously, that's going to be a fantastic game as well, whoever goes through. But I somehow suspect that this game isn't quite done yet. Dembele, oh, takes a shot, fantastic shot, another fantastic save by Unai Simon. Simon has been fantastic on the saving front, but distribution hasn't been great. It is a throw-in for Spain in the halfway line. Wow, another great shot by Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. We're on the ball. I was meant you're still there, dude. You've been quiet. As a former goalkeeper, he's winning Golden Glove. That's a good question, man. Trying to think now. I think they might give it to Donnarumma. Even though he's been really good in the Champions League, I'll give him that. But yeah, I think they're gonna give it to Donnarumma. I don't see them giving it to anyone else. Who do you think though? Oh, another opportunity for Spain. It's back with Mike Manuel. Here's Yamal. Yamal takes it around one. Takes him again. Oh, not the best cross by Yamal, but Spain once again showing how quickly they can counter, and it's 39 minutes in, 2-0 to Spain. Um, France need to. You feel France need to score a goal now before the half ends, just to change the dynamic a bit. Good pass there, and Dembele will cross it in. It will be a throw in though. Picks himself off the floor. Been quite a quiet game so far. 40 minutes have passed in this game. 2-0 to Spain. It's been a really good game up until this point. Poor pass by Kalulu, and it looks like he'll be able to get it away to Yamal. Yamal will take on Rabiot. He will take on Hernandez. He'll cut back. What a pass! Just a bit too far. And Mike Manuel will take the ball. I don't know. Maybe. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Thank you, Wasman, for your unpopular opinion. It's really appreciated on this channel. Thank you, Woodman, for your unpopular opinion. Appreciate this channel. Yeah, as you say, it is a forced debate. Definitely, I completely agree with you, Wisman. Look, don't no, I'm not saying Due is a worse player, but Yamal has done considerably more than Due in no, I'm gonna say less time, but I guess less time is the right way of saying it. But yeah, I think they are both very talented and they're both very good. And I think this the thing that separates this debate is the thing that separates this debate is the fact that Yamal's done a lot more at a younger age. So yeah, I agree. Forced debate. Why not do a YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch live stream it all at once? It's not a bad idea. I actually don't even know if you can do that though. I actually wonder. Don't know if this streaming software allows that, but yeah, we should try. Yeah, it would be cool. Yo, Mo chips it over, and Hoyson will score. I think that might be offside. It is offside. I'd have to be able to. We might try that. That's not a bad idea. That was a fantastic play from Spain, but it was offside. Marginally offside. The goal check. If this goal stands, you feel like there's no way back for France, but I don't think it will stand. It did look offside. Offside, confirmed. It stays 2-0. 44 minutes been played, just a few minutes left of this half. Doing on the ball. Looks like a foul, but referee says no foul. Dembele takes a good shot and a wonderful save. Another wonderful save by Unai Simon. He has been great. Man of the match so far, Unai Simon. Completely agree. It would be 3-2 if it were not for him right now. Here's Nico Williams. Oh, good pass to MHPArena. He will pass it straight to Mike Manuel. Not something you see often from MHPArena. 2 minutes to be added on of this half. Here's Dembele again. Cornet goes down. No contact though. A referee waves play on. %. Just 1 minute left to play in this half. Throw in to France. No, throw into Spain. Chad, what do you think the team talk of France will be at halftime? Do you think it's going to be more motivational or more like disciplinary, I guess, like talking about how they're letting themselves down, all that stuff, or talking about how they should be able to do better. Obviously, two very different types of team talks, but yeah, I think it's going to be quite interesting to see, or quite interesting to hear. Not that we will hear, but we'll see the effects of it. 10 seconds to go, and Mbappe on the ball. He'll take a shot. Wrong decision. 100% wrong decision. Um, and they will clear it, and that should be the half. Referee blows, and that is the half time whistle. Yeah, like you say, more critical, ultra attack. They haven't been clinical enough. 100%. Um, they've had good opportunities, and obviously it has to be said that Unai Simon has been fantastic for them. I think their defense has let them down. I said it from the beginning. Playing long lay and Kalulu, I think that's the wrong decision from them. And even playing Cornet not really been good this half. I think that's what's letting them down. Their attack has not been bad, but the rest of their team has let them down, unfortunately. 2-0 at halftime. Um, and yeah, I'm sure Spain will be very, very happy with that right now. Um, Nico Williams getting the first goal, and then who got the second goal? Oh, Mikel Mourinho. Yeah, Mikel Mourinho got the second one. Oh, so, do you think that now that we're at halftime, what would you say the score is going to be at the end of the full time? Obviously, still another 45 minutes to play. Do you think France could come back potentially? Do you think they can fight back a bit, or do you think it's done, it's over? Think France could come back potentially? Do you think they can fight back a bit, or do you think it's done, it's over? 3-3, 2-0 full time. Yeah, like I said 3-2 to France, but I also would not be surprised if it's 3-2 to Spain. I don't think that there will be a clean sheet in this game for Spain, unfortunately. I mean, we saw how well France were attacking, and you can only do so much as a goalkeeper. And yes, he's been great, but if he's going to be keeping it the whole time. I said 3-2. Look, I think there will be goals, and I think there will be another three goals. I think it's going to be quite heated. There will be quite a few yellow cards, but I guess we'll see that soon. For now, go get some snacks. I'm gonna dash get some snacks myself. Thank you for watching Social Sports. Mean a lot to me, all of you guys watching, and see you in a bit. Let's go. We are back. Wow. Stubby, we saw that message, dude. You're not feeling anybody. But yeah, we're back. Another fantastic game of football here, and it looking like another fantastic half of football that we are looking forward to. Scores currently 2-0 to Spain. Spain have been the better side, but France have been playing very well in attack, and they've had many shots and many great saves by Unai Simon. So, just a reminder that this is the semi-final of the UEFA Nations League. So, whoever wins this will meet Portugal in the final on Sunday evening. So, a lot to play for. I don't think it's done just yet. I said 3-2 to France. I don't know if that's still going to happen. I would not be surprised if it's 3-2 to Spain, but I do think that there will be more goals and many yellow cards in this next half. So, are you ready? Have you got your snacks? Because you're watching Social Sports, and this is going to be a fantastic game. More goals and many yellow cards in this next half. So, are you ready? Have you got your snacks? Because you're watching Social Sports, and this is going to be a fantastic game. Seems about time. It's been a long time. Um, and these boys are ready. Long time. It's been a long time. These boys are- France already out on the field waiting for Spain. Mbappe hasn't had the best first half. Sure, he'll be coming in the second half with a lot of energy and a lot of frustration, actually, because you cannot be losing to Lamine Yamal 5 times in the same season. Um, well, that's at least what he'll be feeling. Goal the second half, I don't think so. And these teams are really good at attacking. I actually wouldn't even be surprised if we see a goal within the first 5 minutes here. So, see. Oh my days. Given away already, and France are in possession of the ball. Here comes Yamal. He looks offside, does Oyarzabal. Would not matter though, because Magnon has the ball. It was offside. But France do have the ball. Adrian Rabiot takes on Mikel Merino. Shot blocked. Here comes Michael Olise. Michael Olise. Dembele to take on Kukurea. Passes to Michael Olise. Brilliant pass. Here's Kalulu. Brilliant cross. Flashed across the face of the goal. Exceptional cross there. French, Spanish throw-in. Should have been a French throw-in, but hey. Subby, welcome to the chat. How are you? Bele, will you have a shot? Does have a shot. It is blocked by Cucurella. Desiree Doué. Brilliant pass to Theo Hernandez. Oh, and flashed across the face of goal again. France have bought the Flames in the second half already. Nobody on the end of that cross. Very close, though. It will be a yellow card. Come on. Oh, it wasn't a yellow card. Oh, another poor pass by Dembele. Oh, good challenge. Penalty. Penalty given for Spain. Yellow card given to Adrian Rabiot. They will be having a look at this. Of course they will. Yamal and Lamine have... Yamal and Lamine. Yamal and Rabiot have beef. So that's pretty funny. He's offside. Yamal's offside. Surely that cannot count. Definitely a penalty if it's not offside, but I do think he's offside. Spain versus Portugal prediction, crazy. Yeah, I also think Yamal's offside. I think that's gonna count against him. If it is Spain versus Portugal, actually, even if it's France versus Portugal, I think that Portugal will lose. If it's France versus Portugal, I think Portugal have more chance. But if it's Spain versus Portugal, Spain will win. Penalty stands. I think that is a horrible decision. Horrible, horrible decision. But Spain have the chance to put it to bed here. I don't think that was a penalty because it was offside. But if he was onside, then it's definitely a penalty. All the cell phones are out. Goodness gracious. Chad, do you think that was a penalty? Um, Obviously, I know the challenge was a penalty, but because it was offside, in my opinion, what do you think? Yamal, can he put the game to bed? He does. He places it calmly into the back of the net, and Yamal makes it 3-4 Spain. Wow. And that might be Spain out of it. Goal in the second half, yeah, Mateo Gama, nice one, nice one. I don't think that was a foul, but anyway. Well, I don't think it was a pen, but anyway. Yeah, there is semi-automated offside, so they might have got it right. But from the naked eye, it did look offside. So well, if France can score 1 or 2 goals, then Wonka is probably the closest. Well, I think that's France out of it, to be honest with you. I think that has put the game to bed. I don't think there's any chance that France will come back and win, but I do think that they will score at least. There's Pedri. That's going to be 4. Goodness gracious. Pedri makes it 4. Pedri equals Vitinha. I back that. I really back that. Um, they both of them are very good. I know, and people try to compare stats. I don't think stats is a valid thing. Vitinha plays very calm. He plays a different role to Pedri. But what a goal by Pedri. Well done. That is 4-0. And France are utterly and completely destroyed. 4-0. I know that the World Cup is still a year away, but do you think Spain could win the World Cup next year? Because they are a fantastic side, unstoppable. Do you think that they could win the World Cup next year? Spain on the attack again. 56 minutes into the game, and it is 4-0 to Spain. Wonderful. What a game we've had here. No way back for France now. Absolutely no way back. Oh, that's a penalty. That is a penalty for France. Fantastic work by Mbappe to win the penalty. And I don't think there's going to be a comeback. Mike Oliver's been good. I'll be real with him. This guy's been good compared to last night's ref. This guy has been good. Um, it does look like a penalty at first glance. They will obviously have a look at this. There was a lot of hands there. Don't know if that's going to be a pen though. Does look like it will be a penalty. And France have the chance to get a goal with Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe has not had the best game here. He hasn't had a bad season at Real Madrid, but against Yamal, he has had a horrible season. He has lost 4 games already, and it looks like he'll lose a fifth one against Lamine Yamal right now. Can he make it 4-1 for France? For Spain, actually, but can he take the shot? He does, he scores. And there we go, 4-1. We've seen Mbappe do this before. It was 2-goal lead when he did this before in a World Cup final. Can he do it in a Nations League semi-final? I don't think so, but good work there by Mbappe. Very calm. 5 goals in this game. What a performance. What a spectacle it has been. This has been really wonderful. Do you think Spain might just have a little look at, France might have a little look at getting another goal quickly here? Because if they get another goal in the next 5 minutes, it's pretty much game on. They need 2 more than in 25, 30 minutes. I think it might be tight if that happens. But do I see that happening? No. If anything, I see Spain scoring another goal. As here we see Nico Williams. Can he do something? Nico Williams to take a shot. Oh, I thought that was almost a deflection. 4-1 after 60 minutes. An hour has been played. 60 minutes. And it is 5 goals. 2 yellow cards so far. One for Rabiot, one for Lamine Yamal. I hope that they get another 3 for reasons. Um, but yeah, 30 minutes to get 3 yellow cards. Come on. Just do it. Okay, the corner. Chat, he's still alive there. It's been very quiet. Here's Dembele, Desiree Doué. Can he make it for? Oh, what a shot! Almost bends it in, and that would have been very much game on. Unfortunately, not for the potential golden ball candidate. Good shot. Um, and France have been re-enlightened over here. Make it for. Oh, what a shot! Almost bends it in, and that would have been very much game on. Unfortunately, not the potential golden ball candidate. Good shot. And France has been re-enlightened over here. 62 minutes have been played, and I will not say that France are completely out of it yet. Specifically, if they can get a goal in the next 2 minutes or so, then I definitely think it is. Fabian Ruiz will come on. Bradley Barcola will come on. Malo Gusto will come on. Malo Gusto is a fantastic player, and I'm very surprised that he didn't start over Kalulu, but Desiree Doué comes off for Bradley Barcola. If Subby's still in the chat, Garnacho with braids, apparently. Don't think so, but it's cool. Ryan Cherky comes on. Ryan Cherky has been rumored with a lot of Premier League clubs, namely Manchester United and Manchester City. Lyon were actually hit with a ban of transfers. Lyon cannot sign any players until 2027 because they conned the system and basically passed a player from the owner of Lyon owns two teams, and they did a under the table deal where they just swapped players. And Pedri comes off. The goat is a bit crazy, but yeah, Pedri comes off for Ruiz. You got to think that that's probably um for preservation for the final. I think they know they threw, and so they're just resting Pedri before Sunday's big game against Portugal. Elise comes off. He's had a quiet game. Here's Rabiot. I don't know why they wouldn't have taken Rabiot or Cornet off, but I guess that's their choice. Here's Cherky for Barcola. Cool. Thanks, Mataro. Bradley Barcola, obviously another Champions League winner of last week Saturday. Yeah, he is now. Can he get a good cross in? He does get a cross in. Cleared by Cucurella, and it's a corner for France. France have brought a bit more of momentum now, so it'd be interesting to see. With Mane Dembele to take, crosses it in. Oh, straight to Barcola's foot. Miscues the volley, unfortunately for him. Great pass, and here's Yamal takes a shot, and that's a goal. Poor goal. Mike Magnon should have really been saving that. Yo. Is that the Ballon d'Or sorted? Question mark. Lamine for Ballon d'Or, yeah. Insane. Magnon should have definitely saved that. The fact that he didn't is quite shocking. Like I said, starting Longley in a semi-final, yeah, you lost your mind. Five one. Nice prediction there, Mateo. Goal in the second half. 5-1. Nice prediction there, Mateo. Goal in the second half. You're right, but I mean, we weren't that confident. You were like, no, trust, trust, trust. Relax, bro. Don't worry, it's fine. We were all wrong. I don't think anyone expected this game to be so one-sided. It reminds me of the Champions League final. No one expected that to be that one-sided, and then it was. So corner for France. This did indeed predict 6 goals. Well done, Osmond. That's Lenglet's first France performance in 4 years, and it was a stinker. Probably his last for the next 4 years. Horrible decision to play that guy. I don't know what led in the play. Always just disgusting. Lucas Hernandez comes on. Another two Hernandez brothers will play. Good pass. Oh, hits the post. There you go. And France are buried. They are done. Hey, 100 stream views. Thanks, guys, to everyone who's watching. It's been good. It's been fun. There you go. And France are buried. Gusto. Oh, poor pass by Mbappe. Mbappe's had a stinker of a game. Here comes Lamine Yamal. Danny Olmo. Opportunity to play world class talent like this. 15 minutes to play. Oh, and there's Mbappe. Takes a shot, another great save. To the ground just as he was getting that shot away. Messi from Spain. Very, Colomani comes on for Dembele, and I think that is Dembele's Ballon d'Or flushed, unfortunately. Yeah, card ref. Euro. How are you in Pilo? Should be studying. Hero. Studying. Cleared by Spain. 5-1, 13 minutes to go. Game is done. Yeah, man. You should go through your work again, though. Don't be watching social sports before your Afrikaans poetry exam, dude. Crazy. Oh, oh, what a score! What a goal! Oh my days! That's his French debut, and he scored. What a goal! Mm-mm. Oh man, what a game! What a game! 5-2. Cheers, Impilo. What a scoreline! You don't see this all too often. 5-2. Man, did you see that goal? What are your thoughts, Osmond? I've got a question, right? You guys both United fans. Would you take? So here's the deal, right? You lose Bruno. Bruno doesn't play for United ever again. But you get Ryan Cherky and you get, let's say, 50 mil. Would you take that? Was that like a? Do you think that's a fair deal? Like I know, Cherky's he's now scored a beautiful goal. He's done that at against United as well in the Europa League. Do you think that that is a fair deal? Like that would be quite a deep one. No. What do you think a fair deal would be? Like if you had to do an exchange, Bruno and if you had to, right? Bruno and Cherky, you had to exchange them. What like add-on fee would you take for that deal? 40 mil. I just said, bro, what? I just said, would you take it for 50 mil? And you said no. That's cool. Oh, Jamal just takes out his own player. Yellow card. Thank you, referee. Come on, two more yellow cards in 10 minutes. I beg. Let there be a fight. Come on. I've got a question for you, United fans. If you had to take one Chelsea player to United, who will you take? And it can't be Liam Delap because he hasn't played for Chelsea yet. Oh, that's a foul. Just saying, this second half has been 3-2 to Spain. Sounds like something I said, but hey man. You're taking Kunku, fair. Yeah, I also rating Kunku. And it's our own goal. Vivian. Wow, 8 goals in this game. Imagine France come back. Imagine. What? Malo Gusto. That's all a Malo Gusto. Yeah, to be fair, always does have the closest score prediction. Oh, good save by Mike Manuel. Got Marino. Malo Gusto has played very well since he's come on. Yes, Barcola. Barcola finds. Oh! And that would have been game on if he had scored that Randall Kulumwani just over the bar. But I mean, wow, it just shows how quickly France can counter-attack, and there might be a glimmer of hope for France. Oh, Kulumwani has to get that on target. Crazy. That was such a good pass, dude. I won't lie to you. But it's cool. It's cool. Two more yellow cards, I beg. All I need. All I need. Yeah, bring on Gavi. He'll do something. Barcola, can he chip him? Oh, it was Rabiot even. It's a yellow card, ref. Yellow cards in this at a time. Gavi comes on. 90 minutes are up. We'll find out how much added time there is. 5 minutes of added time. Game is not done. Moreno comes off for Gavi. If France score one more goal, this would be an insane finish. Pass there, and it's a Spanish throw-in, surely signifying the end of the game. French Garnacha, huh? 2.5 minutes left. France trail by 2 goals, scores 5-3 to Spain. And they are back in it. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, and it is 5-4. Oh my days. Oh, I hope they do this. You know how sick it would be. Ryan Cherky has been the game changer. He's come on, he's scored a brilliant goal, and he's got an assist to his name here as well. 2 minutes left. Scores 5-4. Yellow card for what looks like Kolomwani. Amphibian has had a horrible 10 minutes. 15 minutes probably. Malo Gusto and Ryan Cherky should have started. Maybe not even Ryan Cherky, but Malo Gusto should have started. He's been brilliant. Oh, imagine. 5 yellow cards. Come on. Come on. Ryan Cherky to take. Oh, and that might be the game. Yeah, it did. It did. I think that's the game. Man, I wish there was one more minute in this game because that would be fantastic. And that is the game. Spain go through 5-4. Fantastic game. One of the best games of this year. Wow. What can you say except wow? What have we just witnessed? That is fantastic. 2 minutes. If there were 2 minutes more, I think France might have had a chance, which would have been crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's today. Sunday. Finals on Sunday. But this was wonderful. And if Spain switch off like what they switched off now, against Portugal. Portugal's not out of it, but I think Spain should win the whole tournament. Completely, what a brilliant game! I'm speechless. Absolutely phenomenal game. What a entertaining game. 5-4, 9 goals. That is insane. Spain with a 4-0 up and it ended 5-4. That is brilliant. I think France just needed to start it a bit sooner um before the end, but wow, that was great. Very, very entertaining. And France bow out of this tournament. They will be in the third place playoff against Germany, the hosts Germany. Well, the final is Spain versus Portugal, the neighbors. Malo Gusto was a game changer. Turkey was a game changer. Turkey should have come off the bench, I agree, but he should have come off a bit earlier. And Gusto should have started over Kalulu every single day of the week. But also Deschamps' choice of centre back playing Longley, who hasn't played for the French national team in 4 years, over Lucas Hernandez. That was a poor decision, and I think that ultimately cost them. So I think all eyes have to be on the French manager because I think he's the reason that they are now in the third place playoff instead of the final. So very unlucky, but the blame has to go to the coach. It ultimately cost them. So I think all eyes have to be on the French manager because I think he's the reason that they are now in the third place playoff. With that being said, thank you to all 120 people who watched today. I really enjoyed this one, and we'll definitely be back for the final on Sunday at 9:30 Central African time, or 9 o'clock Central African time. I think it's going to be a great game. Like this, what a great game this was. Um, and yeah, man, I look forward to it, and I hope to see you guys all there. What a close game. Um, wow, 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 wow. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Stay safe. God bless, and see you soon. Bye.